Thank you for joining us. Welcome to LumioseStation.
What's going on, LumioseStation? ShadyPenguinn here, back with another episode of Pokemon Scrabble Versus. This is our second Versus week, so that means we have someone along with us. But before we get started and I tell you who it is, make sure you show some Shady love. Lumiose loves that like button right below this video. We really need your support, especially with this brand new series. Don't forget to leave comments because I have a question, at least one question for you guys. But today I am joined with none other than Hoodlum Scrafty Callum. Say something.
What's good in the hood? Hello.
Well, he's in the hood, so that's what's good,
Yep,
obviously.
yep.
It's true. Hoodlum's true. So I got the
Yep.
bag right here, and this is going to work the same way as last week. I'm going to pick Callum's letter first, and then I'm going to pick mine, and you guys can feel free to build your teams along. What do you think we should both use? Leave the comments down below. Also, this week, we will not be using any Ubers. We're just going to use straight up whatever, OU and below. If you guys enjoy that more, let me know. If you enjoy it less, you have to let me know. And if you just want me to switch it and keep switching like this, that's cool too. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to pick Callum's first letter.
I'm so nervous, honestly. I'm
Dude,
really scared.
I kind of really hope you get S. I really do.
Scrafty or Shaman would be awesome to use.
Exactly. First letter
Shaman.
is... Oh, you got the blank tile, so that is a B. So you get a B. All right, B's not
Oh,
bad.
I got a B?
A powerful Barboach.
Behem, is that his name?
Barbargo. Yeah, Behem's powerful.
Oh, Basculin.
Adaptive.
I like B.
Oh my gosh, I'm jealous. I got a V, which is
Vaporeon.
not bad. Vaporeon, Victini, Volcar.
Oh my god, that's actually really powerful. I'm
That's
jealous
a powerful
of
letter. Oh my goodness. All right, next letter for you is going to be a Z.
that. Oh my god, okay.
Okay, so if Callum can get his hands on his Zygarde, that is not an Uber. So if he wants to bring Zygarde, totally cool. If not,
Yeah, I got a Zygarde.
All right, so there we go. I mean, if he wants to bring that, the Zangoose, there's other options. There's like two.
Oh,
other
Zangoose
options.
is awesome too. Zangoose is awesome
Yeah,
too.
Zangoose is power. Our next letter is my next letter, I should say, is gonna be an M. So I have V and M. And I can go Mankey. I can go.
Milotic?
Milotic. Ooh,
I'm jealous of that. Milotic is amazing.
he's so thick. Your next letter is an H. I don't think he's getting the S. I think this is gonna be like a rule. Like, it's not gonna be a rule, but I think it's gonna be taboo on Scrabble if you get your mascot letter, because Nappy didn't get G. And I don't
Wait,
know.
what did I just get? H?
You got H. You got H.
Yeah, okay.
So you can use powerful Horsey.
Or see, I'm just trying to think what else is there in H.
Horsey fits the field.
Heracross.
Oh
Heracross.
wow, that's actually not bad. I'm gonna get a P. So I have VMP. Now I can go Mankey and
Porygon.
Primate. Oh, Porygon Z adaptability. Oh, okay. All right.
Oh my god, the power.
So many options on my side. I'm not gonna
Yup.
lie. Callum's next letter is a D, which is great because there are a lot of Pokemon to choose from with D. You have Darmanitan. You have
oh my Darmanitan. Yes, I'm happy.
You have power. My fourth letter is going to be. I got the X. Come on, Scrabble.
Zatu.
Zatu default. All right. If there's something else, I don't think there is. Yet. What is there?
Xerneas.
Yeah, I can't bring that. That's Ubers. If we had Ubers though, and I pulled X, that's when it's.
Oh my god.
Lucky. All right. So your next letter is gonna be an E. So that's what do we got with E?
I can't think of anything actually.
I really can't. I know there's a few. Electros.
Oh yeah.
Electros. There's a couple. My fifth letter is gonna be. I got a Q. Are you kidding me? I had a Q. Didn't I have Q last week? I don't think I did. Oh no, I did because I had Quillfish, I think.
Oh yeah. Q. Cubone. Which one?
But if I nickname a Cubone, that should totally be lit. All right, Callum's final letter. Can he get the S?
Can I have an S, please?
If he doesn't, I want it so bad. His final letter is a J. That's not a great letter, to be honest. I think there's like
Jirachi.
There's
Catch a bunch of Ironheads.
I take it back. I'm gonna be catching Ironheads for the rest of this episode. My final letter is going to be. I need something really good to pull this X and Q together. Come on now. What do I got? I got an A. That's not bad. So the S stays in the bag. I really
Mulla.
I can use them. There's a good amount of A numbers. So A numbers. Wow. Pokemon. Okay. When I get back, I'm gonna have my team. Callum's gonna have his team, and we're gonna be going head to head. I'll give you guys the letters one more time. Callum's letters are J, B, Z, H, D, and E. I don't have a sixth finger on this hand, so I couldn't hold that up. And then I have a VMP XQA. So I'm gonna have a tough time, but when we get back, I'm gonna have a different shirt on, and we're gonna be in this battle. Alright, LumioseStation, so I am back. I have my team, and I have my team, and I have my opponent Callum here lined up for a battle. Different day, of course. It's been a day. And just so you guys know, make sure, just a reminder, go ahead and comment what teams you would have built. You can choose either one of our letters that we just talked about, and let me know what you would have built. Also, very important, if you don't want to do that, at the very least, comment down below. Give me the top 3 people you would like to see featured on this series next. So if you want to see the Heated Mo, if you want to see Sacred Fire Negro, if you want to see Magnitude, just any PokeTubers you want to see featured, give me your top 3 and I will choose from those, and I'll try to get in contact with them and see if they want to join us on Pokemon Scrabble. So definitely do that. I'm going to change the music to music number 9. And then I'm gonna go to my team and show you guys really quick. I have Xatu. Okay, see, I got kind of messed up with these letters, to be honest with you. I brought a Xatu and a Quagsire because I got X and Q. So really, I wouldn't bring Quillfish again for the second week in a row. That'd be ridiculous. So then I decided to bring Victini for my V, Porygon Z for my P. I could have brought Porygon 2. Kind of regretting not going for Porygon 2 because honestly, then if I had Quagsire and Porygon 2 on the same team, that's But I wanted to go for power, so I went for Porygon 2, and I needed some kind of special hitter. Because then I have, for A, I have Bleezes the Azumarill, and for M, I have Mega Medicham. So I almost brought Venusaur for V, but then I wanted to bring the Medicham because Callum told me his team's pretty decent, and I was like, oh boy, alright, let me bring some power. Not that Mega Venusaur is not power, but Medicham is just destruction. So, by the way, my hair is a mess. It's been a very long day today. We're going to go ahead and see what Callum is bringing. He's bringing Blastoise, Jirachi, Zapdos, Heatran, Excadrill, and Dusclops. Are you kidding me, Callum? Welp! Oh my goodness. Alright. Let's not turn down for anything, Callum. Okay, common weaknesses on his team. He's got 3 Pokemon weak to Earthquake. I don't think I have... Well, only thing that has Earthquake is my Quagsire. My Quagsire can probably do somewhat of a number to his team. With Toxic and all that stuff. I almost want to open up with the Quagsire. But I'm going to go ahead and open up with a safe Mega Medicham. That way I can go ahead and get my Mega Evolution off. No kinds of problems. We should be good. I mean, even if one's going to Dusclops, I'll still get my Mega Evolution off. But that team is a threat. He's got 3 Pokemon weak to Earthquake, 1 Pokemon immune to it. And this is gonna be a game. This is gonna be a game. Whew. He's got 2 Pokemon weak to water, so my Bleezes can actually have some fun with that. But he's got so many things to pop a Bleezes. I mean, not really. I guess just the Zapdos because I take neutral damage from Steel. And I do pack the Citrus, so Bleezes is going to be a huge help, especially against that Dusclops because I am carrying the knockoff. And even though I don't think it's a one-hit KO, it will do a good amount of damage. I really like Callum's team. Really, really cool to see some of those Pokemon together. That's what Scrabble does, of course. Brings the unlikely together in a fantastic event known as Scrabble Versus. So we're going to go ahead and see how we can take on this battle right now. I'm going to take a sip of water because water. Why not? What are you waiting for? Ah! Opens up with the Zapdos. That is fine by me. If you think there's any chance of me over-predicting and not going for Fake Out right now, you're out of your mind. You are straight up out of your mind. And he goes, just, you know what? If you want to switch out, switch out. Do it. Go ahead. I dare you, Zapdos. Switch out into your Dusclops. Do it. Either way, I'm getting my Mega Evolution off, and we're going to call it a day. We really are. The day's going to be called. He is going to withdraw, going right out into the Dusclops. I could have made a turn 1 prediction, but that would not have been worth Wednesday, the Dusclops. Not bad at all. Nice and Wednesday. All right, so we're going to Mega Evolve right here, which is great. As the Fake Out is not going to hit, of course. And who knows what's going to happen. Doesn't affect Wednesday. Does not affect Wednesday. All right, so we do have a possible Will-O-Wisp coming our way. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to switch out into Victini because I really do think the Will-O-Wisp is coming. I think it's a little bit too early for him to predict Victini. And I mean, if he goes for like a knockoff or something, that's going to be huge. That will really be huge. Knockoff would be neutral on Mega Medicham. Medicam. How do you pronounce that? Cham or Cam? Everyone pronounces it differently. I talked to some people and they change the pronunciation mid-sentence. So, not the end of the world. Pronunciation doesn't define the Pokemon itself. A rose by any other name would smell just as sweet. He's going to withdraw Wednesday. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Sending out the Zapdos. Now, my question is, does Zapdos outspeed? I think Zapdos has base 95 speed. I'm pretty positive. I could be wrong. Nope, it has 100. Ah! And I am not Choice Scarfed. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to switch out. Yep, I'm going to switch out into Quagsire. I am not Choice Scarfed. I am not. I'll tell you guys that right now. I'm actually Expert Belt Victini because I was hoping I could catch him off guard, hoping that he'd have some slower Pokemon. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's going to be the case. Well, actually, I mean, most of the other Pokemon, I outspeed almost the rest of his team besides the Zapdos. So he does go for the Thunderbolt. I go out into the Quagsire. This is great because nothing on his team wants to take a Scald. To be honest, I'm going to go for the Scald. Not that he's going to U-turn right out. He's going to U-turn. Not that Volt Switch. Going with that physical U-turn. That is not bad at all. Which is great that he's running U-turn for him. It's great for him because he can get some damage off. And on a Quagsire, normally if he was running Volt Switch, he would not be able to switch out like that. You'd have to hard switch. So that's good for him. Good for him, definitely. And I'm sure he specifically runs U-turn for this situation right here. I'm positive. Well, he might go on into the Blastoise predicting the Scald, which is fine. I didn't want to go for a Toxic because that is risky business. That is risky business because he has 3 Steel types. He could go out into the Jirachi. That's definitely a thing. Bed the Jirachi. Oh! Bed the Jirachi. I'm going to get a burn first turn because that's just what's going to happen. That does nothing, but I get the burn! Look at this trick. The Triforce is strong with this one. Isn't that an amazing shirt? I got so many new t-shirts. So, we got the burn on his leftovers Jirachi. That's a little unfortunate. I don't know what this Jirachi's going to want to do. I have no idea. May just go for the Body Slam. But I can go for an Earthquake here. It's super effective. I know I'm not all that strong. But I don't know what this Jirachi's going to do to me. I think that this Quagsire really messes him up. Oh my gosh. He just baited me perfectly. He just baited me into that Earthquake. He's got 2 U-turn users. All right. Well, maybe he'll go into the Blastoise now, but ideally he'll go into the Zapdos. But I don't think his Zapdos can touch me. I think he's just gonna play the U-turn game for a little while and do some chip damage. I do think Gustav the Blastoise is gonna take an Earthquake right now. This thing probably, ooh, that does decent damage. This thing is not going to be able to touch my Quagsire for much. I mean, it's going to have the Dark Pulse. The Dark Pulse is oh, this Blastoise pops my team. Oh my goodness. I'd say I have to go into Bleezes right here. I literally have to go into Bleezes because I can't let my Quagsire go down. It destroys way too much of his team. And this Mega Blastoise, they usually run Water Pulse, Ice Beam, Dark Pulse, and Aura Sphere. So that's normally what they run. He does go for the Water Pulse. He's not getting those confusion hacks. Not very effective and no confusion. So that still does a lot. But I can safely go for a... If I predict him to switch out, I can go for a knockoff. Am I really going to over-predict right now? Because a Waterfall would hurt a lot of things on his team. Getting rid of an item, though, would be super useful. I'm going to go for the Waterfall, actually. I think he's going to switch out. He is going to switch out. I think the Waterfall is going to be a great play. Oh, but he's probably going to go into the Dusclops. No, goes into Bed the Jirachi, who is burned, and is going to take a Waterfall right here. So that is going to do a good amount of damage. He does have the leftovers. And I feel like this Jirachi is going to want to go for a... I feel like he's going to go for like a Thunder Wave or something. I could go out into Xatu, or I could go out into the Quagsire. I'm actually going to go out... I'm going to go into the Quagsire. It is the safe switch. I kind of want to go out into Xatu just to be different. But honestly, that's not the right play. It is not the right play going out into the Xatu. At all. At all. In case you do not know, by the way, if you forgot somehow in the past couple minutes, our opponent is Hoodlum's Crafty, Callum. And he's going to go with the Iron Head. It does not very effective against Quagsire. Not very effective at all. And I'm going to go ahead and predict the... well, he's going to go for U-turn. But I'm going to go ahead and predict the... There's no reason to go into Zapdos, though. I pretty much have to go for Earthquake. Yeah, I'm just going to go for Earthquake because I really don't think he's going to go into Zapdos. I don't see the point. He's going to Wish Up. All right, he's going to get a Wish Up. Really glad I didn't go for Scald because there's a slight chance he could live a Scald. He's not living an Earthquake, though. So his J is going to go down. I'm going to put that back in the bag right now. Boop. There goes the J. And Quagsire is sitting here not having to stall anything. No Toxic Recover stall. Just straight up doing damage. Straight up. So he's going to be able to go out into his Blastoise here. I'm pretty sure he just typed to me. He doesn't have any grass type moves on his team. So he's somewhat conceded. He's doing it to Gustav. Now to make this interesting, I'm not doing this to... I actually was planning to do this anyway. I want to make sure that I can still win though. I do have a Zoomerl that can take care of the rest of his team. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to stay with Quagsire. I'm going to go for the Earthquake because it looks like it's a possible 3-hit KO actually. So he's going to go for a Water Pulse, which is neutral. But I should be able to take it somewhat well. Okay, that does a lot more than I thought it would. Okay. So we're going to get this Gustav down to... What? A Wish. Oh, I forgot about Wish. I forgot about Wish. I really forgot about Wish. Okay. All right. Yup. Water Pulse. Anything wants to take a Water Pulse? Just the Bleezes. Just the Bleezes whose Citrus Berry I am going to have to waste. Why? If I remembered about Wish, I never went for that EQ. Never would have went for that EQ at all. So he's going to go for the Water Pulse. Here, I think he's going to predict me to over-predict and not go for the Play Rough, so he's going to stay in. But I am, in fact, going to go for the Play Rough. It's not as though he can switch out into Excadrill or Heatran safely because an Aqua Jet is going to smart. It is going to smart. So this Q is actually really helping me out. I can easily recover up with my Quagsire. He's going to stay and go for the Water Pulse as I go for the Play Rough. Like I said, he's probably going to predict me to over-predict. But we're going to land our... And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, just like that, things take a turn for the terrible. For the terrible. Just by missing that Play Rough. Now he's considering, do I switch out? Should I switch out right now? I feel like I should switch out. Play Rough would hurt. What is Play Rough? 90% accuracy? 95? I think it's 90. LumioStation. Hashtag Shady's blind. Or what we're calling it actually, Shady Vision. Hashtag Shady Vision. So he's going to go out into the Zapdos to take the Play Rough. Are we... 90 accuracy. 90 accuracy, yeah, right. Alright, so... This just got so much harder. This just got so much harder. Missing 2 Play Roughs. Missing 2 of them. Let's go to Quagsire. He does U-turn, though, which is the worst case scenario for us. Because I'm going to have to let my Quagsire die now. Nothing else wants to take a Water Pulse. Nothing else wants to take it. At all. There's Gustav! Gustav! Nothing else wants to take a Water Pulse. At all. And I have to save my Zoomerl for that Dusclops. I mean, I could go into Zatu. If I really want to, I can go into Zatu. I mean, Zatu's probably going to be less help, looking at his team. Psychic doesn't hit anything. I'm going out to Zatu. I'm going to save Quagsire. I'm still confident that I can get my Quagsire in on that Zapdos and recover up. I need this thing. So we're going to go out to Zatu. And he's going to go for the Water Pulse. Can we take one? I think we can take one. We can probably take one. Where is Zatu? Come on. Look at that bulk. Look at that bulk! Should have done this a while ago. But the reason I didn't is because he's going to have the Dark Pulse. And he's going to go for it right now. And that makes me want to go for just a Thunder Wave. I'm just going to Thunder Wave. I should outspeed. I have wings. So that's my logic right there. If I have wings, I should outspeed. I don't see a flaw in that logic at all. I don't see a flaw in that logic at all. Oh, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Also, let me know in the comment section below. Next week, would you like to see Ubers come back? Let me know. So I'm going to get the T-Wave off on this Blastoise, which is fine. That's something. Because now my Quagsire can actually recover up on this if I have to. Let's see full para. No full para, but we are going to be able to take this Water Pulse. He probably predicted me to... Well, at this point, X, you are nothing but fodder. So we're just going to go for a Psychic. No reason to go for anything else. No reason, because this Gustav is... At least the Gustav is slowed down. You know, that's something. That is something. Which was dangerous, but I really didn't think he would switch out. I don't think he'd predict a Thunder Wave on Xatu. And switch out into either the Zapdos or the Excadrill. Just didn't see it happening. He might go into the Zapdos now. Nope, he's going to go... Wow! Aqua Jet. Yep. Alright, so Xatu, get back in the bag. Now. We could go out into... Can't go for Thunderbolt because there's just too much on his team that can take Thunderbolts. My Affected is not going to be very effective. I could go out into Medicham. I think a Psycho Cut's going to hurt no matter what. I'm going to go into Medicham right now. We've seen the Aqua Jet and the Water Pulse and the Blastoise. Psycho Cut will hurt the Dusclops, and I think the Dusclops is going to come in. I'm going to go ahead and predict that. Part of me doesn't want to, but honestly, this Medicham can win me the game. Psycho Cut is like my best move to use against the Blastoise anyway. I don't need any health, so I don't need to go for a Drain Punch. No reason to go for a first turn Fake Out. There really is not. And the Jirachi's dead, so the only two things that can take a Psycho Cut are going to be the Excadrill and the Heatran. I don't know how Dusclops will take it. Plus, it's a high critical hit ratio move, and I got a shirt on the wall that says I'm going to get a crit. A shirt right back there that says I'm going to get a crit. What will you do, Callum? It is 5-5. This is a crazy battle. I can't believe I missed 2 play roughs. Hashtag Shady Vision. Hashtag Shady's blind. Hashtag Shady can't see. Hashtag Shady, where are your eyes? Those are the... Hashtag do those eyes work? Whatever you want to do. Leave your creative responses in the comment section below. I'm interested in seeing those, actually. I'm really interested in seeing those. He's going to withdraw Gustav. And goes out into Wednesday, the Dusclops. Let's see how well this Wednesday can take a Psycho Cut. I'm hoping it's a 2-hit KO. It is not, though. Oh, my goodness! Alright, I'm going to go into the Victini again because the way I usually do things is if I make a move and I get predicted, I like to make that same move again. So, last time he predicted me going to Victini, he didn't go for Will-O-Wisp. This time, I think he's going to go for the Willow. There, it does not affect Victini, which is great. And now I could go for a safe U-turn. I can go for a Fusion Bolt. I can't really go for Fusion Bolt with that Excadrill around, although he'll most likely not go into Excadrill. I could go for a Zen Headbutt, which would hurt. But I'm going to go for a U-turn. I'm going to predict the switch. I'm going to go for the U-turn. Oh, man. That is terrible. That is terrible. Well, in that case, let's go ahead. We're going into effective. I think we should go into effective right now. Let's go into effective. I don't really want my Quagsire getting burned when Earthquake can actually do a number on his team. Goes for the Pain Split. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Alright, I am choiced. I'm choice scarfed, and I don't really care about this speed. Kinda wanna go for the Thunderbolt because it hits the most of his team. Not gonna kill. I'm gonna go for the Thunderbolt here. I'm gonna do it. I think he's gonna stay in and go for a Willow. Most likely. He might predict me to predict the Blastoise and go for Thunderbolt, but I'm not really predicting the Blastoise. I'm not. Goes out into... That's going to be the Excadrill. Nope, it's the Heatran. Specially defensive Heatran. Can we get a para? Can we get a para? Can we get a para? No para. All right. Well, I'm glad I didn't trick that thing. I'm pretty positive he's just going to set up rocks. I'm going to go into Quagsire right now because I think he's just going to set up rocks. And I am not going to go into Medicham because that Dusclops is not low enough for me to 2-hit KO with Psycho Cut. And that upsets me. I am combing my beard right now. It is getting combed. Yup, that's right. Unprofessional? Maybe. But taking care of yourself is never a bad thing. Maybe it's a bad thing on screen? I don't really know. I don't really know. This battle's taking longer than I thought it would. But that's a good thing because it's a good battle. I'm really upset. I'm really upset. I'm really upset with the way I played with that Quagsire. I forgot about that Wish. That's not good. That's not good. I'm going to go to Who Are You? Probably predictable. He might roar, but I think he's going to get his rocks up. Goes for the Flash Cannon. Resisted, but it is a special hit. Oh, that's a 2-hit KO. And I think I'm going down. I did a lot for being resisted. My goodness. Yup. Sorry, Quag. Sorry, Quagsire. I'm going to go for the recover, but I think you're going down right now to another Flash Cannon. There it is. Stayed with the Flash Cannon. I wonder why. Not really wonder why, but... I think I'm going to go into the Azumarill here. Because Azumarill can take a Flash Cannon. And Azumarill can hit everything on the team pretty hard. So we can go for the Waterfall. I'm going to go for the Waterfall right here. I'm really running out of options. Who just died? Who just died? Quagsire. Oh! I still have a chance. I have Mega Medicham. I still have a chance. I basically have to get rid of that Zapdos, though. Once that Zapdos and that Dusclops are gone, I should be okay. It stinks because Mega Medicham actually speed ties as well with Zapdos. So that's literally the only Pokemon. What's Excadrill speed? I thought it's like 90 something. 88. Alright, so once that gosh darn Zapdos is gone, I can go out into Medicham and just kind of drain punch everything except for the, obviously, Wednesday. So he goes down into the Zapdos now. So honestly, a Waterfall is going to do a good amount. It's stab. It's not play rough, but it's Waterfall. So we'll see how much this does. I'm hoping over half. Wow, that does not do enough. That really does not do enough. Now we can safely go for Thunderbolts. I have nothing to take them. I am so done. I'm so done right now. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. We can come back. Bleezus? I kind of have to let Bleezus die here. I can't let anything else get hurt like that. I can go for an Aqua Jet. I'm going to go for an Aqua Jet just to get some damage off. I'm pretty sure he's just going to go for a Thunderbolt. He might predict a switch, go for a U-turn. That would be great, but we're going to get a little more damage off. He does not predict a switch, goes for the Thunderbolt. That's going to take Bleezus out, of course. It's a Zapdos. Bleezus did not have a lot of HP left. I kind of wish I ran the Assault Vest version, although I don't know how that would have... Actually, that would have helped a lot because I took all those Water Pulses. That would have helped a lot. So now that the Zapdos is down at that range, they're going into effective. Where do I go out? I can't go into effective. I gotta go into Medicham. I think I lost this one. I'm pretty sure I got bopped. This week, which is fine. I could go for a Fake Out, but once again, it's really not worth the risk. I'm just gonna go for a Psycho Cut and hope that I can win a speed tie. Because we see that he's leftovers, and he's probably bulky, so I should be faster. He shouldn't be max speed, now that I'm thinking about it. He should not be max speed. He's going to stay in. Can Psycho Cut please kill? Yes! Medicham gets a kill, Zapdos goes down. Thankfully. Unfortunately, the Dusclops is going to come in at some point and go for another Will-O-Wisp. And I do not have much for it. I really do not. Hepatitis comes in. Choice Scarf. Okay, so this thing is definitely Choice Scarf. Definitely Choice Scarf, so I kind of have to go into Victini. Just by the way he brought that in, that thing is Choice Scarf. I'm going to go into Victini right now, because I think the Lava Plume is coming. I have to go into Victini. I don't think that I could live a Lava Plume at all. Overheat. Alright, so there we got the Overheat. Which is fine, which is fine. The Zapdos is gone. The Excadrill is left. The Blastoise is left. But I have no reason... I can go for a Fusion Bolt. I pretty much have to go for a Fusion Bolt. I'm going to go for the Fusion Bolt. It's my best bet because even if he withdraws, I don't think he's going into the Excadrill. Going to go out until he goes out into the Excadrill. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Now my question is he running 2 Scarfers? I'm pretty sure if V Create one-shots this thing. I'm just gonna go for the V Create. I'm gonna hope that he's not Scarfed. Yes! Not Scarfed! Are you Focus Sash though? Let me guess, you're Focus Sash. You're probably Focus Sash. No! Yes! Excadrill goes down. Excadrill goes down as my speed drops. He may have just been sacrificing that thing, which is completely possible. But he was probably hoping that I was choiced, because most Victinis are choiced. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is a good battle. Hephaestus comes back through. This thing is choiced. I wonder if Overheat bops a Mega Medicham. I feel like it does. I feel like it really does. The fact that you're just like running Overheat scares me. Overheat is almost a guaranteed 1-hit KO. I don't think he's gonna go for Overheat right now though. What is he gonna have? Earth Power? He probably has Earth Power. I can't switch anything in. Because it'll get bopped. I can't switch anything in. Alright. I have to go for a Fusion Bolt. We're going to see the Choice Scarf now. Goes for the Earth Power. Victini is going to go down. Really didn't have an option there. Left me with very little option. It's a crit! You betrayed me. Alright, nice and betrayal by the shirt. Nice and betrayal by the shirt. And now I have to go into Medicham. Force him out. I don't think an Earth Power... Earth Power does a decent amount. Does 50%. Almost enough for me to want to go for the Drain Punch. Risk versus reward. I'm gonna go for the Psycho Cut. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go for Psycho Cut. I really think Wednesday's gonna come out. He could out-predict me right here. He definitely could. Kind of wish I went for Drain Punch. Oh, I'm scared. I'm nervous. I'm a nervous Nelly. I'm a nervous Nelly. I'm a nervous Nelly. Yes! Thank you. Thank you very much. Wednesday's going to come through, which is fine because Psycho Cut from that range should be a 2 KO, plus it's a high crit move. So maybe we can get a crit. Maybe we can get a crit in the high crit move. We don't, but that looks like it's enough to kill. So let's go for a Psycho Cut right here. And maybe we'll get the useless crit now. Maybe we'll get the useless crit now. Useless crit! Of course. So Wednesday is going to go down. It's the Dusclops. He's got the Blastoise and the Heatran left. Now, basically, I have to decide. If I was running Porygon 2, man. I think he's got this if he kills. If he kills my Medicham, he's got this. I can't sack off my overheat. Sorry, I can't sack off my effective and then go out into Medicham. What's the point? I just have to hope that Medicham can live. All right, pull through, pull through, pull through, pull through. He's Choice Scarf. He's not Choice Specs. Pull through. Hold on, just hold on, we're going home. Just hold on, we're going home. Ah! All right, that's gonna be the game right there. That is going to be the game, unfortunately. Because I'm gonna be able to go into effective here. He's going to be able to swap out. He's gonna be able to swap out. See, if I was running Choice Specs, I could have tried to trick this thing at some point. But that did not matter, so let's go for a Thunderbolt. He's gonna switch out into the Blastoise, of course. You know what? Yeah, he has to switch out into the Blastoise. He has to switch out into the Blastoise. He's at -2 special attack. He really doesn't have any other option. It's definitely his best play. This is a great game, though. This was a great battle. Thank you, Callum. Everything basically collapsed as soon as I forgot about the Wish, and I stayed in with Quagsire, went for an EQ, right there. Had I gone out into Bleezes, and we still had Quagsire around, oh my gosh, oh my goodness. Such a good battle, though. All those Steel types. He is going to withdraw, make the smart play. The only way that I could win this, actually, is if, first of all, I 2-hit KO this thing. That would have to happen. I'd have to 2-hit KO this thing, which I do. The second thing that would have to happen is that I would actually have to Aqua Jet. I would have to paralyze the... Why couldn't you get fully powered once, Callum? Why not once? Blastoise goes down. Now, I could win. I could get a crit on the Heatran. I could paralyze it. I could paralyze it. If I paralyze it or get a crit, get the parrot, get the parrot, get the parrot, get the parrot. Come on, effective. Come on, effective. Get the parrot, effective. Effective, get the parrot. A crit! Wow! I snagged the crit. What a game! Oh my goodness. Callum takes the narrow 1-0 victory. Like I said, it all fell apart when I stayed in with Quagsire right there. But that was an awesome game. So make sure you guys show Callum some Shady love. Be sure to leave a like rating on this video if you enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a suggestion who you want to see next, your top 3 picks, top 3 Poketubers you want to see on this series. And be sure to check out all the other conductors here on LumioStation. We produce a lot of content for your viewing pleasure. Have yourselves a good day. But above all else, keep it shady.